Did you know that 2026 Mazda CX-5's 187 horsepower feels way quicker than the Kia Sportage's same power? But if you're thinking about long run, the Sportage's 33 miles per gallon highway, crush it. Alright, so today we're putting the 2026 Mazda CX-5 up against the 2026 Kia Sportage, two popular picks if you're after a family hauler that doesn't break the bank but still packs solid features. Both start around 29 grand, both have that 187 horsepower base engine, but one edges out in handling while the other shines in space and efficiency. Stick around as we break it down category by category, from how they look on the outside to what's under the hood, inside the cabin, and even how safe they keep you on the road. By the end, you'll know which one fits your daily drive better, whether you're commuting solo or loading up the kids for a weekend trip. Let's start with pricing and trims, because that's where most people begin when shopping for a new ride. The 2026 Mazda CX-5 kicks off at a base price of $29,050 for the entry-level 2.5S trim. That gets you standard all-wheel drive, which is a big plus if you live somewhere with snow or rain. And it includes basics like LED headlights, 17-inch alloy wheels, and a 10.25-inch infotainment screen. As you climb the ladder, the 2.5S Select trim bumps up to about $30,300, adding things like dual-zone climate control, heated front seats, and wireless phone charging. Then there's the 2.5S Preferred at around $31,450, which throws in a power moonroof, leatherette seats, and a Bose audio system with 10 speakers for that crisp sound on long drives. The 2.5S Carbon Edition sits at roughly $32,850, with unique styling like black accents and red leather seats for a sportier vibe. Moving higher, the 2.5S Premium Plus is about $35,000, upgrading to 19-inch wheels, adaptive headlights that turn with the steering, and a head-up display that projects speed and navigation right onto the windshield so you don't have to take your eyes off the road. The 2.5 Turbo model starts at $37,000, giving you that boosted 256 horsepower for quicker acceleration, along with ventilated front seats and heated rear seats for extra comfort in cold weather. The 2.5 Turbo Premium adds more at around $38,500, and topping it off is the 2.5 Turbo Signature at around $40,000, loaded with Napa leather, wood trim, and a 360-degree camera system for easy parking in tight spots. All in, Mazda offers 8 trims, focusing on a premium feel without jacking up the price too much, and they all come with that signature Kodo design language that makes the CX-5 look sleek and athletic on the street. Now over to the 2026 Kia Sportage, which starts lower at $28,690 for the base LX trim with front-wheel drive. That includes 17-inch wheels, LED headlights, and an 8-inch touchscreen with wired Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. Add all-wheel drive for about $1,800 more, which brings traction control modes for snow, mud, or sand if you venture off pavement. The EX trim jumps to $30,490, adding 18-inch wheels, a 12.3-inch touchscreen, wireless charging, and synthetic leather seats that are easy to clean after spills. The X line, priced at $32,990, gets rugged styling with blacked-out accents, all-wheel drive standard, and raised roof rails for carrying bikes or kayaks. Then the SX, at around $34,290, includes a panoramic sunroof, heated and ventilated front seats, and a Harman Kardon premium sound system with 8 speakers. The SX Prestige tops out at $36,290 with full leather seats, a 12.3-inch digital gauge cluster, and ambient interior lighting that you can customize for night drives. Finally, the X Pro Prestige at $40,950 adds off-road tires, a locking center differential for better grip on rough terrain, and LED fog lights. Kia has 6 trims, emphasizing value with longer standard warranties and more standard tech in base models, making it appealing if you want bang for your buck without skimping on features. Both SUVs hover in that $29,000 to $40,000 range, but the Mazda gives you all-wheel drive from the get-go, while Kia lets you choose front-wheel to save a little up front, though expect to pay similar once you option them out equally. Next up, exterior design. This is what catches your eye first when you're scrolling through dealer lots or spotting one on the highway. The 2026 Mazda CX-5 has a fresh redesign that's bolder than before, tying into the look of Mazda's bigger SUVs like the CX-70 and CX-90. It's stretched to about 183.6 inches long with a wheelbase of 110.7 inches, giving it a longer, more planted stance that feels substantial without being bulky. The front grille is wider and more aggressive, with slim LED headlights that sweep back for a sharp, focused expression, almost like it's ready to pounce. Body lines flow smoothly from the hood to the rear, with subtle curves that highlight the fenders and give it that athletic profile Mazda calls Kodo, soul of motion. Wheel options range from 17-inch alloys on the base to 19-inch black machined ones on higher trims, and colors include fresh options like Artisan Red Premium or Zircon Sand Metallic for a standout pop. The rear has full-width taillights connected by a chrome strip and dual exhaust tips that hint at the performance underneath, especially on turbo models. Roof rails are standard on most trims for strapping on gear, and the overall build uses high-strength steel for a rigid feel that reduces noise on bumpy roads. It's designed to turn heads in urban settings, with a drag coefficient that helps with efficiency and quiet cruising at highway speeds. On the flip side, the 2026 Kia Sportage also got a refresh, measuring around 183.5 inches long with a 108.5-inch wheelbase, keeping it compact but with a boxier, more rugged outline that's great for families who want that tough SUV vibe. The front end features Kia's signature Tiger Nose grille, now larger with vertical LED daytime running lights that frame it like fangs, and projector LED headlights on higher trims for better night visibility. Side profiles show pronounced wheel arches and available two-tone paint schemes like wolf gray with a black roof, adding contrast and making it look modern and adventurous. Wheels start at 17 inches and go up to 19-inch gloss black on X-Pro models with all-terrain tires for light off-roading. The rear has connected LED taillights too, but with a more angular design and a spoiler that improves aerodynamics. Kia added skid plates and black cladding around the bottom for that crossover toughness, and the roofline slopes gently to maintain headroom while allowing for roof racks. Both are eye-catchers, but the Mazda leans elegant and sporty, like something you'd see zipping through city streets, while the Sportage goes for bold and versatile, perfect for weekend adventures or daily errands with a bit more presence in traffic. Moving inside to interior comfort and space, where you spend all your time, so this matters a lot. The 2026 Mazda CX-5 got bigger for this year, with that extra length translating to more room for passengers and stuff. Front seats are supportive with good cushioning, and higher trims have leather or Nappa leather that's soft and heated, plus ventilation to stay cool in summer. Rear seats now offer more legroom, about 39.6 inches, thanks to the extended wheelbase, so adults can sit back there comfortably on longer trips without knees hitting the front seats. Headroom is generous at 39.7 inches up front and 39 inches in the back, and the cabin uses sound-deadening materials to keep road noise low, creating a quiet space for conversations or podcasts. Cargo space behind the rear seats is around 34 cubic feet, enough for weekly groceries or a couple of suitcases, and folds down to about 65 cubic feet max with a flat floor for hauling bigger items like furniture or sports equipment. The liftgate is power-operated on upper trims, opening hands-free if your arms are full. Materials feel premium, with soft-touch plastics, aluminum accents, and available wood inserts that give it an upscale vibe without feeling overdone. Seats fit 5 easily, with center armrests and cup holders everywhere for practicality. Now, the 2026 Kia Sportage edges it out in raw space, with 41.3 inches of rear legroom that feels airy even for taller folks, and headroom at 39.6 inches front, 39.4 rear. Seats are wrapped in cloth or Syntex synthetic leather that's durable and stain-resistant, ideal for kids or pets, and higher models add power adjustments with lumbar support for the driver. The cabin has a dual-level cargo floor, offering 39.6 cubic feet behind the seats, more than the Mazda for strollers or shopping bags, expanding to 74.1 cubic feet when folded, which is class-leading and great for home improvement runs or camping gear. The rear seats recline for extra comfort on trips, and there's underfloor storage for small items. Kia uses matte finishes to cut down on fingerprints, with ambient lighting and 64 colors on top trims to set the mood at night. Both feel modern, but the Sportage gives you that extra cargo flexibility for busy lifestyles, while the Mazda prioritizes a refined, driver-focused layout that's cozy and intuitive. For infotainment and tech, these SUVs pack screens and connectivity to keep you linked up. The Mazda CX-5 steps up with a massive 15.6-inch touchscreen on most trims, running Mazda's latest interface with Google built in for seamless maps, music, and voice commands. Say, "Hey Google," to adjust the climate or find a gas station without touching anything. It supports wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, so your phone mirrors effortlessly. And there's a 12.3-inch digital driver display on higher models showing speed, fuel, and navigation at a glance. Audio starts with 6 speakers but upgrades to Bose with 10 for rich bass and clear highs. USB ports are plentiful, including rear ones for charging devices, and there's built-in navigation with traffic updates. The rotary knob controller lets you navigate menus safely while driving, and over-the-air updates keep the system fresh. In the Kia Sportage, you get dual 12.3-inch panoramic screens, one for gauges, one for infotainment, creating a wide dashboard view that's futuristic and easy to read. It has wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto standard, plus Kia Connect for remote start via app, vehicle tracking, and emergency services. Higher trims add a Harman Kardon system with 8 speakers, wireless charging pad, and multi-device Bluetooth for 2 phones at once. Voice recognition handles commands like turn on heated seats, and there's a rear occupant alert to remind you if someone or a pet is left behind. Both are tech-heavy, but Mazda's larger single screen feels immersive for navigation, while Kia's dual setup offers more customization for gauges and shortcuts. Under the hood for engine and performance, both start similar but diverge in feel. The Mazda CX-5's base 2.5-liter 4-cylinder puts out 187 horsepower and 185 pound-feet of torque, paired with a 6-speed automatic transmission and standard all-wheel drive for confident grip in corners or wet conditions. It hits 0 to 60 in about 8 seconds, but the steering is sharp and responsive, making it fun on twisty roads, like you're in a smaller car. The turbo version cranks it to 256 horsepower and 320 pound-feet of torque, dropping 0 to 60 to under 7 seconds with quicker passing power on highways. Ride is smooth over bumps thanks to a retuned suspension that balances comfort and handling without feeling stiff. The Kia Sportage matches the 187 horsepower, but with 178 pound-feet of torque through an 8-speed automatic that's smooth in traffic, with front-wheel drive standard or all-wheel drive optional. 0 to 60 is around 8.5 seconds, solid for daily use, but it focuses more on straight-line comfort than sporty turns. The hybrid option boosts to 231 horsepower with better punch and efficiency, ideal for city stop-go. Kia includes drive modes like Sport for firmer shifts or Eco for saving gas. Mazda wins for driving enjoyment with its precise feel, while Kia offers versatility with the hybrid for those wanting extra power without guzzling fuel. Fuel economy is key if you're watching pump costs. The Mazda CX-5 with base engine and all-wheel drive gets 23 miles per gallon city and 29 miles per gallon highway for a combined 26 miles per gallon, decent for its size and standard all-wheel drive, meaning fewer stops on road trips. The turbo drops to 22 city and 27 highway, but still efficient for the added performance. Mazda's Sky Active tech optimizes combustion for better mileage without sacrificing responsiveness. The Kia Sportage shines here with 25 miles per gallon city and 33 miles per gallon highway on front-wheel drive models, combined 28 miles per gallon, thanks to its 8-speed transmission that keeps revs low. All-wheel drive versions get 23 city and 28 highway, still ahead of the Mazda in most scenarios. The hybrid jumps to 42 city and 44 highway, perfect if you do lots of urban driving. So Kia takes the edge for everyday savings, especially if you skip all-wheel drive, while Mazda holds steady with its all-in all-wheel drive setup. Safety features keep everyone protected, and both are loaded. The Mazda CX-5 includes Eye Active Sense with forward collision warning, automatic emergency braking that detects pedestrians and cyclists, blind spot monitoring, rear cross-traffic alert, lane departure warning, lane keep assist, and adaptive cruise control that adjusts speed in traffic. Higher trims add traffic jam assist for low-speed following and a 360-degree camera. It earned top IIHS ratings with superior front crash prevention. The Kia Sportage counters with forward collision avoidance, including junction turning detection, blind spot collision warning, rear cross-traffic avoidance, lane keeping and following assist, and smart cruise with stop and go. Upper models get a highway driving assist for semi-autonomous lane centering and a blind spot view monitor showing video in the gauges. It also snagged IIHS Top Safety Pick with excellent crash tests. Both are safe bets, but Kia's extra junction and avoidance tech gives slight advantage in busy intersections. Finally, warranty and reliability, peace of mind for long-term ownership. Mazda covers basics with a 3-year or 36,000-mile limited and 5-year or 60,000-mile powertrain, plus 3-year roadside assistance. They're known for solid build quality with low repair rates in surveys. Kia steps up with a 5-year or 60,000-mile basic warranty and industry-leading 10-year or 100,000-mile powertrain, covering engine and transmission longer for major issues, along with 5-year roadside. Reliability has improved, matching Mazda in recent J.D. Power studies, but the longer coverage appeals if you plan to keep it past 60,000 miles. Wrapping it all up, the 2026 Mazda CX-5 stands out for its fun-to-drive nature, premium interior feel, and standard all-wheel drive, making it ideal if you want an SUV that handles like a car with upscale touches. But the Kia Sportage pulls ahead in cargo space, fuel efficiency, tech value, and that unbeatable warranty, perfect for families needing practicality and long-term savings. Pick the CX-5 for engaging drives or the Sportage for everyday ease. Either way, test drive both to see what clicks. Hit subscribe for more head-to-head car battles.